up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let's see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. It's Dope Living TV Live. Let's start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. What up, Sheena? See, I catch you off guard. I be catching you off guard. All right, that's what
I was trying to I was whatever.
You trying to?
I don't know why I didn't automatically go off though.
That ain't my business. Okay, as long as we here, we good.
It
all right?
is your business.
It ain't my business. All right. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. We're gonna have a great show today. We got a gentleman here, man.
Yes.
Indianapolis-based author, dude. He has written over 15 to 18 novels, including Black Love, the Black Love Detective series. Okay, he's the founder of Bleeding Pen Publishing and Crime Fiction Media. This dude did everything. He's recognized for his contributions to independent Black urban fiction. Did I get it right? Yeah. And
You got it right.
He always works. This is what he does. He works to promote literacy and Black-owned business as a bookstore owner in Indianapolis, Indiana, okay, from Chicago. But we got to have him on. We got to talk about it. And we ain't going to waste no time, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Antwan Floyd Sr. Again, he's an Indianapolis-based, they say. That's what they say. Indianapolis-based author, but he's all over the place, okay? Let's bring him on and say what's up. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling.
Welcome.
Man. Okay.
Hello.
We're going to get all into this, man, okay? Because Gina's an author. She's the head of the authorship, I'll call it. All right, Distinguished Authors Guild, and we love it when we have an opportunity to talk to authors and find out what you guys are doing and how you process what you go through and this and that. So, Gina, I'm gonna let you say some things. Let's go.
Well, you know what? I was really, really intrigued with Antwan's magazine because it's different from the typical magazines that I read. And it really caught my attention. It can take you into some dark spaces though, but hey, that's just the creativity and there's nothing wrong with it. So Antwan, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Body, bags, and bullet points. I love it. Let's go, man.
Yeah, well, as you said, I am Antwan Floyd Sr. I've been writing and published since 2009. My first book was called Crew Love. It was urban fiction, but as you can see, I like to kind of like do things not like everybody else would do. So although it was urban fiction, it was set in the early 1900s. It was about the policy kings in Chicago. Okay. So that was my first foray into writing books. And as time went by a little bit, I noticed that there were a lot of urban fiction novels out there, a lot of street novels at that time. So I pivoted to writing detective novels. And that's how I came up with my characters for the Black Love Detective series.
That is so odd that a Black man is writing a detective novel. I've never heard that. I've never seen that. Okay. So
Right.
I mean, you from Chicago, right?
Yeah, I was born in Chicago. I actually grew up in Minneapolis. I used to go back to Chicago every summer, but I grew up in Minneapolis. I still got ties to Chicago and Minneapolis, family ties. Being in Indiana, I'm only like 3 hours away, so I'm like right around the corner. But I still got family there. My brothers and aunties and uncles and them still live there.
So being from Chicago.
Tell us. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask him who's your audience? Who's your marketed audience?
Women.
Bloods, Crips. I mean, what? Bloods, Crips. What?
No, my audience are women. I want to say all women, but more specifically, Black women, like between the ages of like 25 to 45, 35 to 50. So, like when I go to events and stuff, that's mostly who buy my stuff, women.
Okay, that's what's up. What's up, Steve?
What's going on,
Hey,
y'all?
Steve.
Hey, sis. How you doing, Antwan?
I'm good. How you feel, man?
I'm good. This computer acting up, but I'm good.
We got Antwan here, man, telling us a little bit about his life, man. Okay, so being from Chicago, though, man, and Minneapolis, these are two cities that are known for basically crime. All right. Did you pull from your atmosphere to get some of these stories for your books?
I did, but so when I write my detective stories, I like to, like you said, pull from real life, but it's not always the crime. Like as far as being like street stuff, I try to deal with not just the crime, but what the meaning behind the crime, what caused it, the reason why they're doing it, the environment that they're in that make them go down this path. So it's not about just violence for the sake of violence.
Good. See, that's why you want to explain that, okay? Because you know when someone first looks at it, you know, that's what they would think. You know, the question that the questions I'm asking, I'm not gonna say we because I can only speak for myself. Would lead you to think. So what you're doing is you're telling a complete story, and it's not necessarily about thug life or crime.
No. So I kind of smirked when you said that, you know, you don't automatically think about Black people when you think about detective novels, but there are a lot. And one of the reasons, when I say a lot, I mean a lot of authors that write in this genre. So one of the reasons why I got into it was because of one of my favorite authors. His name is Walter Mosley. Okay. So if you've never heard of him before, have you ever seen the old school Denzel Washington movie, Devil in the Blue Dress?
Yep.
Yep.
So that was a book first. Walter Mosley wrote it. He has a whole series on that character. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And there's like S.A. Cosby. I don't know if you hip to him or not, but he's who's hot right now. He got a bunch of stuff going on. S.A. Cosby. But yeah, there's a lot. We don't get to shine like we should, but there's a lot of black authors that write in this genre.
Well, you get to shine through the book. Just because they don't see it, you shine. You shine, my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But what I meant by that was like when people, like he said, when people think about these books, they automatically think about James Patterson and Alex Cross. He's a black character. He's a black detective, but all the words come out of his mouth came from a white man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. So I want us to get more light.
More light on the dark.
Yeah.
So why a magazine? Well, I know there's books, but why a magazine?
Because I feel like I'm kind of nostalgic at heart. You know what I'm saying? So I think about Ebony,
Jet magazine,
Jet magazine,
black people.
The Chicago
going back old school.
The Chicago Defender of the black-owned newspaper. And there's black-owned newspapers that was all across the country. My whole point is the Harlem Renaissance. My whole point is when I'm dead and gone, stuff needs to be documented. You know what I'm saying? Because they will remix history, they will rewrite it. And when they do that, they write us out of it.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And there were a lot of I guess, authors, poets, musicians who did not get recognition when they were alive during the Harlem Renaissance, but people rediscovered them after they were dead and gone. So I feel that same way. That thing needs to be done now with a lot of Black authors, because there's so many of them out there. People might not know who they are. Then they can get documented and they're part of history now. Because I feel like I may be wrong, but I feel like the internet thing gonna be here long after we gone, and somebody's gonna come across this, and then they'll rediscover these people.
That makes
And make them over in white when they make, because remember the movie Death at a Funeral? They got a black death at a funeral, then they got a white death at a funeral. Same exact movie.
We can't have nothing, can we? All right. But they're always taking our shit, man. Okay, but still. So you got a character called Black Love, all right? And you featured him in your the Peacekeeper and Cannibal in the City. Why did you call your character Black Love? He's a detective, right?
Right. So I like to play on words. So like I have the body bags and bullet points. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody know, everybody know what a bullet point is. You know what I'm saying? But it just
no, we know what a body bag is.
Well,
you definitely know. You know what bullet holes is.
We know bullet points.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, if somebody looking at it, they don't know what bullet point is, but they know what pointing the gun and getting the bullet mean. So,
but I see what you're saying. Metaphorically, you put some, making it metaphorically understandable for us. Go ahead.
Correct. So the reason why I came with the name Black Love is, in my opinion, at the time when I was writing it, and I still feel the same way, I feel like we are living in the age of the pussification of Black men.
Oh, I got to stand up for that. Oh, Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
So,
hey, my brother. Hey, hands up for that, man. Say that again. Say that again for us.
I feel like we're living in the pussification of Black men.
Yeah, crazy.
So when I created,
my goodness! You know what? You just put a new word in his vocabulary.
Hey.
And I will use it.
Yeah. So I wanted a strong character with a strong name. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I named him Black Love.
Ain't no pussy in that love.
So I'm going with the old. I'm going with the mantra of, he's gonna get the girl, he's gonna win the fight, he's gonna not back down, he's gonna stand 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's gonna be the smartest person in the room. So that's why I came up with the name Black Love. It's a strong name for a strong character.
Yeah. Sound like a stripper. That's what I thought it was at first. like a stripper fighting crime type of thing,
No, if it was a stripper, it would have been
night and crime fighter by day.
Crime by day.
No, if it was a stripper, it would have been cool, though. If it was a stripper, it would have been hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
That's pretty cool.
Come get a sip. Sipping nice.
I like that though, bro. I like that though. That's pretty cool.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
It's it
really forward thinking.
Yeah.
And before you go into the next question, I just want to ask, because I'm identifying the symbolism. So I want to know about the body bags and bullet points. Like, it's a hidden agenda behind that. It's a hidden meaning.
Yes. So when I first had the idea to do the magazine, it was strictly for like noir writing. So, the noir stuff was like the 50s and 60s with the old school detectives and the femme fatale. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came with the body bags part to tap into the noir aspect of it. But I wanted to, like you said before, I wanted to play on words with the metaphors That's why I had the bullet points, because yeah, we have the noir gangster and morally great character aspect of it, but I also wanted the written word aspect of it. That's why I had the bullet points.
Okay, that's pretty inventive. You know, it makes people, it draws people in, because people want to know when we see things that we don't know about it. People will be like, well, what's that about? And if you can describe it accurately to a point where they want to continue to look at it, man, you've done your job. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, you doing your thing, bro. So you started doing Bleeding Pen Publishing. Tell us about your process in getting that up and running.
So when I did my first book back in 2009, all of this was new to me.
What happened?
This was around, but they weren't how they are now. So I was going to the library and looking online to try to figure out the difference between publishing, how to do this. So I learned that you can go the big box route, which was writing your books, mailing the manuscripts off, hoping somebody read it, hoping you get published by a big publishing company. But the more I read, the more I learned that that's like a needle in a haystack. Okay. You may not never get signed. So then I learned the other route was self-publishing. So when I learned about the self-publishing route, I had to come up with a name. And once again, I like to play on words. So that's why I came up with the name Bleeding Pen Publishing. But as time went by, because I'm surprised that you found it. I guess the internet, nothing dies on the internet.
Man, I do my research, bruh.
Because Bleeding Pen Publishing was my first publishing company that I actually switched over to crime fiction media. But my first books I had published under Bleeding Pen Publishing. So that's how that all came about.
Okay. You want to work on Dope?
I like that name.
Thank you.
Yeah, we put in work over here, bro, for real, okay? And
I appreciate that.
Oh, it's no problem, because we want to make sure that everybody gets everything from what you do. We want them to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
And go from there. So, and part of my question, okay, and I haven't done it in a while, but we'll get back into it, is doing the films and short stories. You got a TV series called Traumatic, correct?
Yes, I started filming it. I started filming it in Atlanta, but I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I threw it up on IMDb and all that, but I never released it. I never released it. But it was a film that I was working on. It was called Traumatic, but it was about, the best way I could describe it is gang bang post-traumatic syndrome. That's what it was about.
Yeah, you got to explain that.
So, we talk about, or not we, I'm just using it in a general sense. We talk about soldiers who come home who have gone through post-traumatic syndrome from being over there and seeing some stuff that they just can't shake. But we don't talk about people who live right here in America, who might live in a neighborhood where stuff like that is going on, and they're going through those stages. We just tell kids, and I say kids because I'm thinking about two different things at one time. Because what about the little kids that go to school, 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, and one of their friends got killed? They not get the therapy that they need to process this. They just kind of told to that life, this is what happens in life, and you just have to keep going with it. So those are some of the different things that I was going to talk about in the film Traumatic, and that's why I came up with the phrase gang bang post-traumatic syndrome.
Okay.
And not even that, but even when it's those who get in a gang at a young age and then they may want to get out, you know, in their teenage years or mid 20s. There's a lot of trauma that goes on with that because, you know, when you get in the gang, you're in there for life, but somebody that's trying to turn their life around and get away from that, there's going to be PTSD with that.
Mm-hmm. And the way I was trying to do it was I actually wanted it in different stages because I wanted it to be with the young man. With the way this all started off was he had went to court and he was sentenced to going to therapy. And when he walked in, he's in this room and everybody's going around talking about what they've been going through and how they're dealing with it. And then when it got to him, he said what he's been going through and what he's been dealing with. And it sounded very similar to what they were going through. Then they asked him, where were you stationed? And he said, stationed. They said, yeah, where were you stationed? So I wasn't stationed anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm from right here. And they kind of looked at him the wrong way, like he was mocking them because he's never been to war. And he was like, no, I go to war right here every day when I step outside my door. You know what I'm saying? So that's one aspect of it I wanted to go with. Then I wanted to go with the aspect of his woman, what she goes through. And then I wanted to go through the aspect of his little brother. And that's why I came with and that's the part I came with as far as the little kid that go to school and he have to deal with it and learn how to process it. So that was my whole thing with traumatic. I may revisit it. Like I said, I filmed it. Things didn't work out the way I quite wanted them to because I was going back and forth to Atlanta filming. So I'm gonna get back to it and
get that out there. I'm with Z.
I'm
get back on that.
I'm gonna be all
you know what?
Man.
Don't miss your window because a lot of times we have these ideas and they work really well at a certain time when certain things are going on. So don't miss your window because once that window closes, it might not be as strong of a message as you trying to get out there.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you got to write another. You got to write another.
I agree with you.
Crowbar trying to pry back into that joint.
Yeah. But I was also thinking that sometimes I go with the whole mantra of if you don't use it, you lose it. So I was thinking more along the lines like sometimes when you're in it, you got to do it right when you're in it because when you try to go back and revisit it, it don't have that same flavor.
Yeah.
I have a good question for you right now. This is a huge question, so you got to answer it truthfully.
Okay.
You got a lot of stuff going on. I'm hearing movies, books, magazines, all of this. Do you finish what you start?
Oh, shut up.
So I do, but because that's one of my pet peeves.
That's a body bag and a bullet shot.
No. I understand what she's saying.
Because she was shooting somebody else. She was shooting somebody else.
All right. That was an inside.
This went in the yellow right there. He got movies. He got movies he started that he never finished.
Bro, let me tell you. Hold on. Before you answer the question, truthfully, okay. Before you answer the question, if you are doing a film project, well, I got about 4 or 5 of them waiting, and you don't have the, you're the director, you're the producer, but if you don't have the rest of the people consistently doing their part, you can't finish nothing. That's why I'm gonna do when I get ready to do it again, which is gonna be next month. I'm gonna do every fucking character myself, okay? And I'm gonna make sure it gets done.
You got me. Let me be a character. Can I be
telling you, bro? So go ahead and answer the question.
So look, this is what I was planning on doing because I plan on filming something again too. When you film, do you do it like guerrilla style? Like
sometimes I do, sometimes I.
Because I'm thinking, for me, I don't know, because I know exactly what you're talking about as far as not getting people on point like you need. So I'm thinking like just guerrilla
Look,
style, just
no,
You
knock
have
it
to
all out.
explain
people.
to us ordinary people what
Guerrilla
guerrilla style
style.
is. Because y'all
Okay.
talking to each other right now, because I'm lost on that.
So guerrilla style is when you just it's a technical term for saying illegal. So you just get out there, you ain't got no permits or nothing. You just hurry up and film. You film, you tell people like, look, we got 4 or 5 hours
Meet
of
me there.
sunlight. We got 4 or 5 hours of sunlight because we can't afford no lights. We want to get it outside right now. We're gonna film it real quick. We're gonna do it in front of this government building. Let's hurry up before the police come.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. That's
And-
guerrilla style.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that,
got you.
and the reason why I say that is when sometimes when you do these films, you got people working for free. People work for free for so long. So the reason why I asked them what they gonna do with guerrilla style was film all your best scenes that you need first with your main actors.
Bro.
All your main scenes. Anything else where somebody can replace, you film those last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And like you said, Antwan, with the, and I ran into this too. Government buildings, like not torn down buildings, but abandoned buildings and things like that. I've got the police have come and got me out of there, okay, because they saw my lights on and this and that. You can ask my son. We were doing some filming, and they were like, "What y'all doing here?" I'm like, "I'm just gonna be in there a second." No, you got a permit? No, but no buts. Get out of there, okay? We wait till they leave. We go back.
Yeah.
Like
That's
a gorilla.
So you mean to tell me you went 700 and something miles guerrilla style, swinging on a tree?
No, when they say guerrilla, they mean more along the lines like guerrilla warfare.
Warfare, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not GOR, it's GUER. All right.
Okay.
Like guerrilla warfare. You on the war
But
zone.
that's cool. See, I can talk. We can talk, man. We can talk, bro. For real. We can talk. Because
we in the war zone.
I get all kind of flack from me not finishing, and it rolls off my back now because like you said, you got to get it right when everybody's available, okay? Because then life happens. Life happens.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I feel like we're in the best time right now to be creative because of the technology that we have out here, and you can make stuff happen. So especially, and I'm not gonna lie, I am behind as far as making things happen because people are killing it on Tubi.
Man,
people are killing it.
Woo! We need to get together and do a film, bro.
Tubi done stepped up the game. I'm telling you, they done stepped up. I remember back when Tubi was like, yeah, we don't want to see those old wretched movies, but now that's the go-to channel.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you, Antwan, we got a lot of people. I'm telling you, bro, that we connected with from Tubi. A lot of directors, a lot of producers, a lot of actors. They've been on the show.
Filmmakers, yep.
We got them all, bro. So that's why I said next month I'm going to start back, okay? And you're going to see a lot more of them on here too. Even some of the other ones that have been on here before to catch up with them, man. Because Tubi's changed a lot from when it was first in the first inception of it, okay? And now instead of these hood films where ain't nobody really acting, they acting for real. I mean, they being themselves for real. Now they got scripts. Now they got actors. Now these people are actually putting together a great story. And the film, the quality of the film is so great.
Quality.
Oh man,
it's
beautiful.
really improved.
It's beautiful, and I see that with your stuff, man. I'm serious. Hey, Bobby says, I'm so inspired by your God-given gift that is destined to bless others. I send prayers for the finances and open doors to do what He purposed to do through you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're gonna get a lot of that, okay? I'm telling you. And I also, as I was looking through the Antwan Floyd Sr. Chronicles, you're doing a lot to help promote literacy, man, and you Black-owned businesses as a bookstore owner. Tell us a little bit about that.
So once again, you did your research. So I had my bookstore. I'm no longer open. I had my bookstore here. in Indianapolis, Indiana. I was open for about 2 years. I had it here in Indiana, and it took a little while. I started off with a kiosk, and I was only selling my books, and I felt like once people bought my books, they might want something else. So I started having local authors bring me their books, and I was selling their books. And then this author reached out to me. I was nervous about having book signings because where I was at, I was in a lot of malls around the country not doing that well. So I was in a mall that wasn't doing that well because the rent was cheap.
Lafayette Square?
No, Washington Square Mall.
Oh, Washington Square, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I've been in Lafayette. Lafayette looked like a ghost town. Half of the mall is dark. Like they literally don't have the lights on.
Atlanta, the underground, man. The underground in Atlanta, gone.
I've been in that one. I've been to that one before. But so somebody reached out to me about doing a book signing, and I was kind of unsure about that. She was from Chicago, and she was like, "I don't care. I come out there and do it anyway." So she came out here and did it. She sold so many books. She sold a lot. She was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? So she sold a lot of books. So I was like, okay. So I started booking more authors, and then from there, I got bigger. So I moved from a kiosk into a physical location, to a physical store in the mall. And it was booming from there. So then I started having 2 book signings with 2 authors every weekend. And I was filling my calendar up. My calendar was full for like a full year with nothing but authors. They were coming out. So I know it's a market for it, but I still wasn't making money for real. And my son went away to college because he was helping me. And I did it for a little while he was gone. But then, you know what I'm saying? The pressure got to me. Well, I don't know if it's pressure. I just got tired.
It got overwhelming.
Yeah, I got tired. So that's when I ended up closing down. But
that's kind of what we call a hustle.
Yeah.
And when you got that going on, you have to constantly be reaching out and getting more authors to sign up. And I understand because you feel like.
And then you say your help level.
But I'm gonna tell you, if you'd have kept going, it would have kept growing. It would have.
I believe that. I believe that. I think about that a lot. Like, man, I wish I would have stayed open.
It's never too late though. With the surge of what you're doing right now, you can redo that. Okay, honestly, all right.
Because I learned a lot. I actually did learn a lot. I was very naive when I first started because I do not understand to this day. I do not understand. I've talked to other bookstore owners and they try to explain this to me, but it just do not make sense to me. It's a Black-owned bookstore. They don't shelve a lot of independent Black authors. I do not understand that.
Don't make me get off the chair again. Don't make me get off the chair again.
Right. So I can speak on that though.
So they say we need the shelf space. Their stuff not gonna sell. We need the shelf space. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to keep all their stuff. I said, but you can still have book signings. I said, I've done it. You have the book signings. They bring their books. They sell their books. You get a cut of it. I said it helps everybody because it helps the author. Because I'll say about 80% of the authors that came to my store, it was their first time ever doing a book signing. So they learn how to talk to people. They learn how to tell people about their books. They learn the customer service. So that helped them.
2 minutes.
It helped me because it seemed like I had an event going on every weekend. So people got used to that. They would come to the mall just to come to my store to see who the new author was going to be. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was enough for me to think that, okay, why don't other Black-owned bookstores do that? I'm like, It just makes
The
sense to me.
market is not.
I
It's
don't
not
know,
a market out
but
there. They still
I
shutting
don't
the
know.
doors on Black authors. The you know, I have authors who went through it. I went through it. I have 5 books. They'll tell you right up front, we don't have a market for that. We don't shelve those type of books, meaning Black books written by Black authors, and that's just the reality of it. But personally, if I had done something that you're doing, I would have charged a flat rate. I wouldn't charge a portion of their book sales, because now you have your money that you're going to get. You have it in hand. If they sold 1 book, they still paid to be there. But if they pay a flat rate to come out there and sell those books, they're going to get out there and sell those books, because first thing you want to do is make your money back.
That you use.
And so they get out there and they hustle. But if I say,
what?
okay, you just give me a portion of what you sell, if I sell 5 books and you just get a percentage of that, what's the hustle?
Here's the other thing, though, Gina. And Gina's a perfect example. If they tell you no, you create your own niche. You do it yourself. You find another way to make it happen. All right. And I think all of us are perfect examples of I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay. So you tell me I can't do this. watch.
Right. And I'm telling you, it might have been slow for the first 2 years, but I'm gonna tell you that would have picked up once the community started hearing about that Black bookstore or place that they could go and sell their Black books. It would have grown. And now, I get, in my head now, the mobile Black bookstores. I think Natalie said out in Arizona, there's a Black author that has a mobile Black bookstore. They ride around in this truck or whatever the mobile thing is, and they sell authors' books. And they go from place to place doing it instead of having, the brick and mortar. But that would have definitely blew up.
Yeah, definitely. I was doing good. I had people, and what was funny was it used to bother me so much at first, but after a while, my hand is what it is. Once I opened the store, I learned there are so many authors here in Indianapolis. There's a lot.
Oh wow!
But the location where I was at, they turned their nose up at it, which was crazy to me, because I had people coming from all across the country coming to the store, but they didn't want to come, and they lived like 15 minutes away.
Oh yeah, we know about that, don't we, bro? We know about that.
Come on,
that was so crazy.
We know about that.
I had people coming from everywhere.
That's crazy,
but I do want to talk about also the fact that we have about how many 8 to 10 Distinguished Authors Guild authors that you are featuring in your magazine.
Yes, and awesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate you staying on my way. I'm looking forward to reading what they submit. I haven't received anything yet, but people have been reaching out to me, letting me know the progress that they're making, like when I should expect something. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Let me tell you, I did mine. It took a whole day. It took a day of me. I didn't take a break because that's just how I am. When I start something, I don't want to set it to the side. But it was a whole day thing. So I could see people doing a little bit, coming back, doing a little bit. But me, I'm gonna go all the way through and finish it up. But yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but it is very detailed. And so I do appreciate it being, time consuming, where you catch every aspect. You caught every aspect of what I was trying to get out there.
Well, that's good. I'm glad, because this is what I'm trying to do. Everything that I'm trying to do is be premium. I went to try to do the 99-cent route and try to hurry up and push. I want my stuff to be premium now. I want it to be prestigious. So if I give you something, it's going to be worth your money. It's going to be worth your time. And you're going to look at it and be able to tell, oh, he put something into this. He's serious about this. This is not a throwaway thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I made the questions the way that I did, because this is not for like the casual reader. I would rather have 7 good long form readers than 1,000 micro readers who think they just scrolling on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I made the questions that I sent to you that way. That's for people who, okay, I don't have nothing to do. I'm putting on my tablet. I'm intentional about sitting down and reading this. So I'm going.
But I'm gonna tell you what it really brings you in. It's you guys should read it. I'm not sure if you read if you've read it yet, but you'll see once you get in there, you'll see what I'm talking about. You got to actually read that magazine to understand what I'm saying. It's totally different from any magazine I've picked up.
I think people are going to be really surprised when they read it. I think people are going to be really surprised.
So it ain't about putting people in body bags and shoving bullet points up their ass, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm good with that. Well, I'm gonna tell you though, man, I love the way that you speak. You know, you speak with intention, and it's like, you know, it's like he belongs sitting right there, okay? Because, you know, we've all gone through different things, and to come out and be able to talk about it, that's what we love to do here at Dope Living TV Live, man. Make sure that people understand that, hey, anything that anybody is doing out there can be done, but there's a process and a journey behind it. All right, we didn't just say, okay, bam, I'm an author, bam, you know, I'm this, I'm that.
Right.
It was a process. We had to do some different things in order to get there. Okay, and you, my friend, man, look, hey, and then you create a different type of niche too, all right? Because again, people can look at it and say, well, this is what this is about. All right. And a lot of people who are anti-violence, anti-this, anti-that, they're still going to look because they're intrigued because of what it is. I want to find out what body bags and bullet points. We was waiting yesterday, you know, because hey, I ain't gonna lie. I clowned you yesterday. I clowned you.
They took a good 7-8 minutes trying to figure out what it was about.
I just said with the body bags and bullet point, that meant whatever he doing, he killing it.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
I say whatever he do, he killing it.
You know what? I appreciate the creativity. I can see you have a nature of creativity, and you're not afraid to get out there and try things. It's similar to what I had to do when I first started writing. I wrote 5 books. I had no clue what I was doing. And then for a while I was doing book fairs, and then I got past the book fairs. I'm like, I don't want to be out here selling books out the trunk of my car. So I moved into the Distinguished Authors Guild, where I help to elevate authors in their books. And then I give them their accolades every year for the hard work that they do. And so that was the niche that I found more so than writing books. I could have continued to write books, but I wanted to do more to help the literary world and help the authors who are out there struggling, because I saw the struggle that I went through. And so I wanted to make it easy for the next person.
Which you've done. Yeah. And that's what Antwan is doing too. He's you know, like I said, again, I'm so intrigued because of the creativity of what you're doing. Like Gina said, you're very creative. What's next for you though, man? Where are you taking this?
Right now it's like a twofold thing. I'm still building up the Body Bags and Bullet Points magazine. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free right now. But
now, y'all better get on it. Y'all better get on it. He don't like the word free. He don't like the word
for the body bags.
So yeah, Body Bags and Bullet Points is my commercial. It's really my commercial. It's my trailer. At the bottom of every issue is a link to my app that I'm working on. It's called Crime Fiction Plus.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
It's my ecosystem. I am pivoting from Kindle. I want everybody to get all of my stuff right off of the Crime Fiction Plus app.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking. See, this is African Americans knocking down barriers, making their own lane. That's what I'm talking about.
So I call it my everything app, but it's genuinely an ecosystem, because I plan to have My films that I want. That's what I'm about to ask you too, Greg. You're doing films. What do you think about vertical dramas?
You know what?
Give it to us. Spit it out. He asking your honest opinion.
No,
Spit
I
it
mean,
out.
honestly, I like the idea. I do. Would I do it? Probably not. Reason being is because the only reason being I wouldn't do it because I don't, you know, with Gina bringing that up like that, I want to make sure that I complete it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But and I think you're the guy that can do it.
Yeah, I want to do vertical dramas because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I love them. A lot of them be those Korean ones or Asian or whatever, and I'll be hooked. I'll be hooked. So I'm like, why can't we have something like that with people who look like us? And
do it, bro.
And if it's something, I just thought about it because how she was messing with you as far as not finishing. I've seen I've read some articles about some people who've done those, and they said they work up to the minute all the time. Like they release 5 or 6 episodes, and then they judge off of how the feedback from the public. And if it's not going, if the public like one character more than they like the other, they'll switch up for 7, 8, 9, 10 those episodes. They'll rewrite the whole script geared towards that character. You know what I'm saying?
I got a season sitting here right now. I got a season sitting here in my phone right now that I said, damn, I want to get it done. And you know, I'm glad you brought up the vertical aspect of it. I want to get it done. Actually, I got 3 of them in here. 3 of them. Because I sit back sometimes and I just write. But I said, you know what? I'm going to dig in. Starting in March, I'm going to dig in. Steve, I'll share with you. And I'm going to dig in and make it happen because I need to get it done. And you actually inspired me just sitting here this past hour, man. You inspired me to do some things man. That I said because I wasn't going to do no more.
Because
go ahead.
I just look at it more along the lines like we was talking about Tubi, and I'm not crapping on nobody because they did more than I did by getting it done and getting it out there. But you more than likely got some stuff that's way better than the stuff they put on there. So you might as well go on ahead and knock it on out.
Bro, Antwan, look, Gina and a couple of the movie directors, I think the Peoples told me, Bobby Peoples, they said don't, because I used to say, man, I've looked at some movies on Tubi and it was trash. These people put their money into it. They did their thing. So don't call their stuff trash. Give them props for putting it out there. But look, this is 5 years back, 5 years over now from what I said at the first time. Man, some of that shit was trash. Okay, I'm sorry. It was still trash. It's trash today. Look, it's trash. You got trash. No. Look,
but I look at it like this. But I look at it like this, and forgive me because I always end up relating it back to the streets in some kind of way.
Let's go.
Somebody buy some work. It's garbage. They still gotta sell it.
You still gotta get your money back off that work.
And Tubi made sure it was out there.
Hey, you may lose a couple clientels off of that.
But I gotta get it going. I gotta get it out of here.
But you know what? There have been some that came out there with just horrible, but they have grown. They have grown and they have improved. Yeah, and so they got, at least Tubi give them a chance.
That's where you know to go somewhere else and get your work from. Hey, I can't mess with him no more. He ain't got that comeback.
You're absolutely right, man. People, they have grown and people get an opportunity to grow. I said trash back in the day and I said it today, okay? So this time I'm not saying names, okay? But again, those back in the day, they have transformed themselves and made some beautiful movies. Shout out to Bobby Peoples, shout out to Mark Casey, shout out to the Braves. The Brave film family killing it in Kansas, man.
They're killing the game.
They killing the game. Great friends of ours, man. Great friends of ours. And I know that you're going to do the same thing.
He got the drive. I see it too. He got the drive.
You going far, brother. You are putting it where you control everything you do.
Yes,
And that's
that's my
fair.
goal.
And
That's
that's
the
what I
thing.
love and respect. No
And he
one
can talk
controls
about
what
it.
you do.
And he can talk about it. It's a lot of people that can give these ideas and give these this is what my business is, but they can't accurately explain what their business is. My television protocol is wrong. I'm supposed to be squared up right now. I did television for 13 years. Supposed to be squared up right now, but I ain't squared up. I'm chilling, okay?
You look comfortable.
We can do what we want now. You know,
Yeah.
once we own and once we start, we can do what we want. All right. So, man, look, there's people that are trying. This is so inspiring, Gina. Thank you for reaching out to Antwan. There's people that are trying to do the same thing that you're doing, bro. Okay, they want to do the same thing. Okay, of course you're doing it your way. Do you have any advice for these people that they could at least say, okay, well, yeah, I can do this?
Only advice I have, I tell everybody the same thing. I don't care what it is they doing in life. Get like Nike.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I know that's right.
I mean,
you gotta start where you gotta use what you have and start. You gotta use what you have and start where you are. I remember I moved to Virginia to help my cousin open up a store. So he had like he saved up all his money and he just bought a whole bunch of old school candy from Chicago, old school candy, and you know the cherry chans and
nutcracker.
Yeah, all the old school candy.
Mary Jane's.
Yeah, all that stuff. Slow pokes, all that stuff.
Oh,
all the old school candy. And some of the food they sell in Chicago. And he opened up his business in Virginia. So I went down there to help him. He was inspiration to me. Man, do you know in the back of the business where our kitchen was supposed to be, we had a crock. Yes, we didn't have ventilation, so we back there smoking. The whole kitchen smoked out. We got we had. Let me tell you the tools we had, because we didn't have a stove back there. We had a hot plate.
Hot plate. Let's go.
We had a hot plate. We had one of those little small deep fryers. We had
Did you have a George Foreman grill?
And a crock pot. And yes, we had a Foreman grill and a crock pot. You know what I'm saying?
You had a whole restaurant back there.
Yeah, so that's how we were selling food and it was good and people was, you know what I'm saying? So that gave me motivation. Like, okay, I don't gotta have everything right now. All I gotta do is make what I have look good.
There you go.
Work with what I got.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
That's great advice, bro. That's great advice, and that's a great example of what you just said. Okay, because nobody needs to go behind that curtain. Nobody needs to go behind that door. And you coming out there, man, with some good shit. So I'm like,
yeah, and they didn't care how it was cooked. Is it hot?
Exactly.
Is it good?
Know. We don't care.
Know.
Hey, George Foreman sold a lot of grills for a reason.
Yeah. And they also told me that a lot of times if you tell somebody what it is, that's what it is. Because we were selling so we had walking the walking nachos or whatever, you know how you put the
walking tacos.
Yeah.
You put all the meat in the Dorito bag and all that.
Yeah.
So we were selling those, but we were also selling chili dogs. But we didn't have no chili. We were putting taco meat on top of the hot dogs and telling people it was, and they was like,
chili dog.
They was like, this some good chili.
hey, that's when you tell me it was Tex-Mex. It was Tex-Mex chili.
It didn't have no beans. It didn't have no sauce. They were like, this is good chili.
He laughing his ass off too, okay? Because you should be able to laugh about where you've been through, man, and where you're at now. You gotta laugh at it, okay?
Hey man, I love that.
How can people reach you, Antwan?
All social platforms, just put in my name, Antwan Floyd Sr. I'll pop up. You could put in body bags and bullet points. to go check out the magazine. We got 2 issues out so far. The second issue is featuring Gina, so you should go out there and check that out. It's a good read, and you're gonna learn some stuff, and you will want to support DAG, what they have going on.
Yeah, we learned a lot tonight, bro.
It is good.
Learned a lot tonight.
I appreciate you, and it's so crazy because, shoot, I didn't know Antwan. I reached out to have his books on DAG, and then look at the relationship that grew from that. It was, and the authors, they've already reached out to me and said they are looking forward to working with you. They appreciate the fact that you're gonna support them. So it was divine intervention.
That's how networking works. That's how networking works and growth works. Okay, you got to reach out and touch somebody, and you do what you can for them. They do what they can for you. We grow as a people, man, for real. So, hey, Antwan, great show, brother. We appreciate you, man. Hey, stay in contact with us, man. Whatever we can, especially you and me gonna wind up doing a film together, bro. For real, okay?
Y'all going to Atlanta?
I don't care where we go.
Where you stationed out of?
Huh?
Where you stationed out of?
Anywhere.
Everywhere. Get ready to go. I'm from Gary. Lived in Michigan. Getting ready to go to Colorado. So, but it don't make a difference. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere.
Yeah. But you everywhere too. I didn't heard you say Virginia, Indianapolis, Atlanta, Minnesota. So, bro,
Chicago.
You had me going when you said
he don't mind pulling up roots.
Nah, I got a brother in Indianapolis, man, right now.
Oh yeah.
Out there for a minute. Oh yeah, live out there.
I'm in Indianapolis, you might say.
I ain't been going to visit them or nothing like that, but if the opportunity comes, we got some work to do. Let's go out there and do some work. We can do. Hey man, I think you and I could do a pop-up film just like that. Make it work.
I'm down for it,
man.
Because I actually got some ideas.
Finish ours.
Yeah.
Serious. I'm serious. This is not a joke. For real.
Hey man, send me your link.
Hey, that film was on point. The scenes we got, they are awesome.
Yeah, but we don't have the same actors, Gina. We can finish it though. We talk about that. We'll do it. Steve, we got to get out of here. What's up?
Hey, y'all. Send me a link, Antwan, if you don't mind. But everybody, you hear what he's doing, and he wakes up every day and makes sure it's intentional. So every day when we wake up, let's make sure what we do is intentional.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Hey, we're not gonna sleep on this guy right here.
No. At all. Oh, now come on,
Peace
now.
and Power.
Oh.
Listen, this is a great book. Dag will be promoting this book throughout.
That's why I wrote a book, man. I wrote a book, all right.
And listen, he never wanted to write a book. Every time somebody would say write a book, he wouldn't do it. Then he pops up with a book. He sends me this draft. What you think about this book? And I was like, you didn't write this. But it's a great book. It really is a great book.
Look, Antwan, I did a television show for 12 years, okay? Music video show. And then I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do life, okay? Because I'm good. Got paid, everything's good. But I decided to say, well, these are the steps that I took to get to my peace and power. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't what you gotta do. It ain't. I'm just regurgitating. This is what I did. Let me get it out of me, okay? And so I came up with peace and power. And it's the black man's guide. It's every man's guide, but I call it the black man's guide to balance in life, love, and business. Gina, can we take that off of there now?
Great book.
I like
great
that.
Book. But no, first I want to know: is that your hand?
Gina, can we take that off of there now? Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Anyway,
I like that.
Hey, appreciate it, bro. We're gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk, bro. And I'm glad you came on and gave us a moment of your time to.
I'm glad y'all had me. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I made the show, and man, I'm looking forward to everything you do.
Come back.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. And I'm gonna drop that link in our chat, Steve.
All right, thank you. Because definitely, I want to get it. I want to get, especially why it's free 99. I might as well go and knock it out.
He said free 99.
Yeah, man. the other journalists in there that wrote, I think you're gonna like the perspective that they came from. So yeah, I think you should, if you read it, check everybody article out. I think you're gonna like the
I'm gonna plan on reading it because Gina made me into a writer. I mean, I'm a person that writes now.
Gina is so inspirational. She is so inspirational.
I'm trying.
And you know, man, a lot of people who have reached out to me because of her have said that very thing. Like, she has helped me out so much.
Right. I don't look at myself as a writer yet. I'm still just a person that writes.
I ain't gonna never look at myself as an author. Okay, I wrote a book. All right, I'm good.
He's an author.
And yeah, that was my hand down. Anyway, this was this is a great show, man.
Wrists.
You
got some skinny wrists with arms little.
This is what they do to me every show. So I let them have their 5 minutes of stand-up comedy, and then we get up out of here, man. But anyway,
they gotta humble you a little bit, I guess, huh?
Man, I don't need no humble. I'm good. Hey, look, we're over 1,000 shows. Okay, we're almost at 1,500.
Oh, that's great.
If I ain't been humbled by now, ain't nothing you can do.
1,000
and the only
shows.
thing I can say,
over 1,000 shows, man. That's great.
Yeah,
we've been over 1,000. The 1,000 was last year sometime.
God, I got a lot of catching.
We ain't even gonna go there. We not
even
gonna
start there. We still waiting on the part. Let me be quiet, because I ain't been part of 1,000 shows.
I have. Can't you tell?
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, but how many of y'all to talk to Usher? Stop it.
Greg, help me, Greg. Help me, Greg. Okay. Is that what he was saying?
Listen,
help me, Greg.
I'm gonna tell you, we've had a lot of famous people on here, but I really enjoy the shows with ordinary people,
with real people, yes.
And you can relate to what they've been through and what you're going through, and so it helps you to overcome the obstacles that you're going through. So even though we've had some B. Cole, all of them, but to have people like Antwan on here to talk about, his struggles, his goals, and to show that motivation, and I could tell he don't give up on nothing. It's inspiring. It's very inspiring, and we truly appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
You may be ordinary, but you're exceptional.
Don't y'all forget, man. Don't y'all forget the Distinguished Authors Guild is taking submissions for the books for the Distinguished Authors Guild Award Show later in the year. Make sure you get your books in there. And we're going to talk about it until we can't talk about it, which is going to be November, whatever day that is. And then we're going to talk about the next year. So you can't stop us. Everybody's doing their thing, and we're going to make sure everybody continues to do their thing intentionally. I love that word, Stephen. You know that, right? Thank you again, Antwan, for coming through, hanging out with us. This is the best show you're ever going to be on, man. You're going to get an opportunity to be on a lot of different shows. Remember this.
People going to be reaching out to you now.
Ain't nothing like dope living.
You ain't never going to get real like this. Never going to get real like this, okay? This is Dope Living TV Live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace.